A few months ago, when Netflix's documentary Kiss the Ground came out, which talks about the importance of regenerative agriculture, I did a review from a regenerative farmer's point of view, and I talked about how it did a great job explaining carbon sequestration, but I also talked about how it really lacked an economical and ecological solution. The film puts it on farmers to make a change, but the reality is it needs to be on the consumers to demand that change. Why? Because put yourself in the farmer's point of view. They have to go and relearn something that they've done their entire lives. They have to spend money on infrastructure, put more effort into raising that vegetable or that animal, and then sell it at a higher price in order to justify that cost and effort. And then on top of it all, not even know if there's a market to sell into. So I put on my thinking cap to see if I could come up with a solution. If you've been following our story for any length of time, you'll know that we moved from Southern California out here to East Texas to start a regenerative farm. We got here in March of 2020, right before the craziness happened. And in that first year, we raised pastured chickens, grass-fed, and soon-to-be finished beef. We got our permaculture orchard started, a soon-to-be back-to-Eden no-till garden, and we even got guard llamas for our future alpaca fiber operation. But before that, my background was in sales, marketing, and business development. And I've been doing that since I got out of high school, and come to think that I've gotten pretty good at it. I'll leave a link to a video right up here if you want to know a little bit more about what I used to do. So here's what we're doing. Our social media presence is still fairly small, but it's growing every day. And we're reaching people not only throughout this country, but the rest of the world. You see, the reason why we started this YouTube channel was to show our future customers how their food that we're providing to them is raised. But we're here in East Texas and can't cost effectively ship our steaks and our pastured chicken to, say, New York City. We can serve our local area, but to the people in Seattle, it's too far for us to get them our product. So what happens to our audience member that wants to eat this way that's in New York City, LA, Bozeman, Montana, or Oahu, Hawaii? They can try and find a farm that's local to them, but you see, farmers, they don't do the best job at marketing, and nothing against them, it's just not their expertise. Their expertise is in farming. It's like in football. You want your quarterback to play quarterback, your wide receiver to play wide receiver, your running back to play running back. You don't want your quarterback to play wide receiver. It might work for a play or two, but over the long term, it's just not going to go well. So what we're doing is we're creating a database of regenerative farms throughout the country, and we're probably going to open it up to the rest of the world. That way we can help farmers connect to consumers. We have it to where customers can go, type in their zip code, type in their address, click on what they want, whether that be raw honey, grass-fed beef, pastured chicken, fruits, vegetables, dairy products, or sustainable clothing such as alpaca sweaters. Our program will go collect all that information from the database, point directly to the customer in order for them to connect directly with the farm. There's a couple websites out there like this, but they're lacking a lot. And the best part of this one, it is 100% free to join. And I mean free, not free trial free, not put in your credit card and we'll bill you later free. I'm talking like zero free. Now, will there be stuff in the future that you can purchase? Probably. But to be entered into our database, it's completely free. And my goal is to keep it as free as possible for as long as possible. And I'm committing to at least the first year. And if at some point we have to charge a subscription, it's only gonna be like $5 or $10 a month. But it's really not something that I want to do. I want to keep it as free as possible for as long as possible. I want to make it as easy as possible to connect farm to consumer, to keep food as local as possible, to be able to promote the Know Your Farm mantra, to get people to go out and see where their food actually comes from, to help people looking to eat better, and to help farmers looking to farm differently be able to do so and make a living doing it. We're going to keep documenting this journey of us starting and running this farm, so that content's not going to change. We're only going to be adding to it. I plan on bringing on, and already have a few lined up, nutritionists, trainers, and doctors to show why this food, why this way of eating is so much better for you. Soil scientists to show why this is so much better for the environment. Manufacturers of products that help us do this kind of stuff, and maybe even get you a discount or two. And I'll be teaching proven marketing strategies to help you grow your business. And let me tell you something, that's just the start. We might be able to help farmers get together and say buy chicken feed to where they get it in bulk and get better prices for it. We might be able to help set up a delivery service to where, a farm that doesn't deliver might be able to deliver now. We might be able to open doors to restaurants and health food stores that will be able to carry this product and resell it. And we just might be able to flip this entire food system on its head and make regenerative farming the normal way of farming. So here's what you got to do. You can either click on the link below or go to freedomfoodsfarm.com, which is our website, and go and click on the farm application. Go on there, click on it, put in your information, tell us what you produce. And once you're approved, we'll notify you when you've been added to our database. So if you're a farm right now, go do that. If you're a consumer looking to eat this way, We're gonna go live very soon. We're just building our database first. But if you want to help, you can share this link with other regenerative farms and it'll be very much appreciated. Now this might just be getting started, but it's like Steve Jobs said, the only people who change the world are the ones crazy enough to think that they can.